Okay, so I'm sorry for this IT problem. So I'm replacing Madame Xuan Nguyen, who is my niece, in fact, and I'm located in Switzerland, not in Belgium. So what I would like to show you what we are doing now. We are at the beginning a small company, mainly dedicated to business, to selling electrical bike with the eZEE Kinetics group, and we are part of the eZEE Kinetics group at the same time. So eZEE Kinetics group was founded in the year 2000. That is the very beginning of the electrical bike in Shanghai. And we are very particular. We are a small company, but we design complete electrical bike from the powertrain to the bike frame. You know that today powertrain is mainly dominated by Bosch central motor, not hub motor. Many people discuss about the advantage of each technology this morning. I will come back later. So we are a small company. We develop our own powertrain and our bike frame for different user needs, commuters, adventurers, business, companies, and so on. Our brand is well known now in Canada, Australia, New Zealand, United States, and of course now we are starting to be also familiar in Europe and Switzerland mainly. In Switzerland, we are established in early 2010 and in Belgium in 2015. We have a close partnership with Radkutsche in Germany, who developed its own trike. You will see it later, the next slide. And this trike is very useful and very successful in Europe today. Okay, so what is particular with eZEE? Our objective first, as I said, to promote the eZEE brand, but also to develop e-bike technology to be more suitable to European needs, mainly to adapt the powertrain technology to European urban context, and in particular, as I said, to Swiss hilly terrain and quality threshold. We develop also e-bike cargo with our partner Radkutsche. And what is particular with our motor, we have a up motor with integrated planetary gearbox, and we are also developing new concept of solar bike. One of this concept of solar bike was already used by Professor Bernard Coquin in Toulouse, who is a winner of the Centric Prize. I don't know if you know it today. The Centric Prize takes place every 2 years and they start from Lyon to go to Canton in China. So about 13,000 kilometers. We are working also to develop mobility as a service based on, as the professor before me said, about mainly based on interoperability. Interoperability is the key issue for us. So we propose that interoperability about the hardware, mainly the battery. You could have one battery for every vehicle, and also for software with the application platform, of course. We don't want to reinvent the wheel, so we look around for the market around the world, and we are in close relationship with CEP. CEP is a company in France, Clean Energy Planet, developing docking and charging station for electrical bike. And another company also are dealing with us, King Metal. King Metal is the Chinese. They develop charging, non-contact charging for electrical bike. And what is mainly concern us here today in Europe, we would like to participate to new project about integration with smart building technology. That means we want to go beyond what we call the digitalization with the BEAM technology and IoT Connect Bike to promote energy community, what is a very important issue, political issue, and of course to develop sustainable energy production, distribute using BIPV, building integrated PV, hydrogen, and also to connection to the smart grid. So I will come back later. We are starting to prepare a consortium to address the next call, Green Deal from Europe. Our main customized product, we are not a university, so what all the development we do must be very pragmatic, and the time to market should be very short, at least minimum 6 months, not more, maximum 6 months, not more. So that's why we develop many practical, mainly fine-tuning and adapting. For example, today our slogan, we propose e-bike can go less than 100 kilo all weight, and the payload should be up to 300 kilo. Maximum speed not more than 25 kilometers per hour. Because in our opinion, what is missing for urban region is such kind of vehicle based on bike technologies. I think that the development of many small car and so on are very interesting, but I think that is not the solution for the urban region, urban district. So if you want to go from door to door, only this kind of vehicle can propose a good solution. And moreover, if all the vehicles are less than 400 kilos or 300 kilos, for example, the security issue is not so important, because you don't need to dimension, to design the vehicle with too much material, too heavy material to ensure the security, like automotive, like a car today. So as you can see here, they are not all these vehicles are not made by us. Of course, there are different brands very well known in Europe, but what we do, we use our own motor to propose to our offering to our customer. And most of the time, we prefer our up motor instead of the central motor like Bosch or Shimano or whatever, Yamaha, whatever. Because if you use up motor in this case, you protect the chain and all the kinematic system. Because the up motor is directly in the wheel, and you transmit the energy directly to the road. So, and about the mass integrate mobility as a service, we are launching now our platform with a new group of investors called Uni Wheels. So what is this concept? This is a flat rate, one-stop shop mobility service. You pay annual subscription like a software. You know that today is a software business. You pay annual subscription, and this includes everything. So we would like to propose this concept to the market. I prefer to say about this annual subscription than the concept of vehicle sharing, because the vehicle sharing is somehow a little bit problematic today, mainly for bike sharing. You can see that all the bike sharing in Europe and many countries are not so successful, and many people, they throw their bike into the river or whatever. So it's a lot of vandalism system problem, and I think that if we go to this concept, extend this concept to subscription, we integrate both business model into the new paradigm. And this new paradigm will allow us to perform what we call circularity, circular economy, because the responsibility will belong to the professional, to the seller, and the user has to bring back the used vehicle to the reseller. Okay, so this new concept mass platform, you can go from the e-scooter to the normal scooter or moped, and also electrical bike and also small car. And these are accessible through the same platform for monitoring, reporting, identifying, using GPS to find the position, locking, for example, we have a connect lock, and we can propose e-payment by Stripe or whatever. And we are working also to integrate also the blockchain technology into this new mass platform. Okay, so this is something we are start to launch this platform into the market this year, by the end of the year now. And this integration with smart building. So as I said, I think that the issue, mobility and smart building are two technologies that are converging today. We cannot propose electrical vehicle without thinking about new concept of producing energy in a distributed and efficient way. That's why all these issues are converging, and only a global solution could offer us a good solution. So just to give you an overview, of course, digitalization is one enabling technology, and in the mid picture here, you have energy community. Energy community is something very new. It's a new policy from all government in Europe today. So you have the possibility to be prosumer. That means you can produce energy and consume energy without going through a utility company. So this is a very big opportunity for every citizen, every people. And of course, we have to integrate what we call already vehicle to grid. My different colleague has already talked about that, so I don't go so much in detail. And in our company, we work with another company that I'm running myself also. We are expert. We are specialized in simulating, for example, solar energy impact on building. We propose also this solution to different European projects. And of course, this is very important because all these things must be accompanied by a new business model and social innovation. So this to illustrate a little bit in a practical way what we are doing. This is a solar bike and tinting bike at the same time. We develop for people participating to the Sun Trip race. You can see this, and this is an easy kit drive, the Sun Trip race. So the last slide, I would like to say a few words about our main concern. We are thinking about some disruptive mobility technology in e-bike, because you know that all e-bike today are very conventional. You have a hub motor or central motor. Central motor is more conventional than hub motor, but it's dominating the market today because this is a commercial advantage for manufacturer for that. So what we could do tomorrow we could envision chainless electrical bike. So it's something a little bit strange, but many people are working on this idea also. And we continue to use the pedal, because the pedal, when you pedal, you charge the battery. This is the advantage. And we are also thinking about direct drive again because our up motor we don't have the direct drive because we have planetary gearing and the free wheel inside. But the direct drive gives us advantage for cargo bike mainly because it's more heavy. We can use it for braking and charging. We are thinking about multi-hub motors, mainly for cargo bike. If you have a trike, it's better to have at least two motors than only one motor. And another issue also, constant RPM regime. Because you know that every electrical motors, the efficiency is good when you run it as a constant RPM. If you accelerate, decelerate every time, efficiency is very bad. This is something that we must also thinking about that and to run arrive at a constant RPM and using the integrated variator to modulate the speed. And also hydrogen range extender. This is some new issue also. We are wishing to collaborate with other companies or other researchers. One of the important issues, smart e-bike for senior mobility and integration. We are requested by many seniors to develop this kind of trike for them, some smart trike because they are not able to drive the bike as young people. This morning we talk about training in electrical and IoT technology. You know that the bike shop today, the big problem, the big issue is most of the bike shop, they are lacking of skills in electrical technology and IoT technology. And the next step, all the bike, you know that the growth of electrical bike is very huge. And in the future, this is a big problem because those people, they don't know how to repair electrical bike. Regulation issue. This is a big topic also because the government between Switzerland and Europe change regulation every day, every month about electrical bike and mainly the cargo bike. Today, nobody knows what is authorized or what is not authorized about the cargo bike. It's very complicated. Societal and business paradigm also. This is one of the important issue for our cities because people continue, they want to go to use the big car in the center of the city, the big SUV, and even the SUV are electrical. I don't think that is very environmental friendly. Interoperability is a very, very big issue because today there are no interoperability about hardware and software, but mainly hardware. Payment system, still a very complicated issue. We use Stripe, we use PayPal, but still problematic. And last but not least, circular economy. How to encourage people to repair, but not to do fashion vehicle every year to push people to buy new electrical bike or whatever. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Van Hai. It is indeed incredible how many ideas someone can observe in an event like this. It was really interesting how what the development was and what new things you are bringing to the market.